Gazi.
Now it's tending to be that social media is finding space in the love lives of a lot of people, especially the youth. Now, is it prudent to publicize and put your relationship matters and life matters, especially relationship matters, on social media? Is it prudent? Is it proper? We know that the social media has come with some good sides, and it also has the disadvantages. But this is the ABC of social media that we want to look at, the love side of it. Yeah,
and everything else.
And definitely we're doing fine. So,
and I miss you to the bone, like,
you know,
I miss you like so much. It makes me want to cry.
This is the joy.
I miss the house, man. I miss the joy.
It
makes me want to cry.
Oh, seriously, make you cry. Yeah.
It's good to be here again.
Yeah, it's good to be here. And interestingly, you coming back leads us to the topic that we want to discuss today. Okay. It has to do with social media and relationships. Now, for the past years, let's say over a decade, actively for the past 10 years, I think social media has grown from, I don't know, but these people keep making advancements in their social media strides and establishments. And for now, Facebook and your Instagram and your Twitter and all of those things, so especially with Facebook, people are thriving or living their lives actually on that platform. And we want to find out, is it prudent to publicize or put your relationship status on your social media? I mean, WhatsApp WhatsApp being inside all the other
DPs
and things, people if you put their but let me read out this before we come in. Let me just first read the first quote that I got. They said relationships last longer when Facebook does not know about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting. That's the first quote I want to give your listeners, and of course you. But let me start with you. 30 minutes past 2. What is your status?
Okay. Generally, we are people, social people. We like to share information about what is happening in our lives. Friends, I mean, I'll very easily tell you what's up with me, what's going on with me, and some other people around me. With that kind of information too, you typically want to tell those who mean well. You personally want to tell those who mean well about it. If you are dating, you want to tell those who necessarily mean well about it. I mean, hey, Charlie, I'm hooked though. I mean, they see what is happening. You can never, you want to. But social media coming in, the temptation is still there to tell people about it. Only in this domain, it's something else. I have 4,000 plus, I'm suspecting, friends on Facebook. I don't even remember the last time I checked. And in my circle, I don't think I have more than 20 people in my personal circle.
Okay.
So then, assuming these 20 people are people I want to tell, 25 people, I want to tell about what's going on with me. I make a mistake and go and put it on social media. And that is too much. Too many people. People who don't know you, people who don't give a damn. Trust me. People don't give a damn, man.
Why?
You'll be surprised. It's funny. Wait until you run into some person who is your friend on social media and in town, in real life, and you're trying to holler at the person, and the person gives you some wonky attitude. That is when you have the kick that, look, this thing is just something else. So you take very personal things like relationship, and you're telling every little bit about it on social media. Some time ago, I saw some young couple. It took it to another level. When they're home cooking, lying, watching movies, head on the other person's lap, and all the crazy things they keep posting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I don't get it. I personally don't. Charlie, I don't get that. How some people they feel. I mean, anything and everything you do. When you did Accra Mall, you say they Accra Mall. When you did, you say you did. I don't get it. I don't know why people actually do that.
It's crazy. Me personally. Oh, let me tell you something quickly. Something that happened. I was talking to someone. I called a friend, and she was like, "Hey Ray, you're at a brie, eh? I'm like, seriously, I've not even told you where I am. Then it clicked me that look, there are apps that can tell location. So she could tell my location from her app straight up.
Ooh.
Because my location feature was on.
Ooh.
Immediately the call ended, I went and I killed my location. It's off, perpetually off. You see, we take it for granted. It is in this side of the world that this whole thing about tracking and privacy is a big deal, which is why people would want to say wherever they are. Snapchat, hey, look, we just got to the mall, the people here, it's boring, but hey, I just want to have fun.
It's
snapping their life out. You know what I'm saying? You go shock. I mean, wait up until someone really want to profile you for some misguided targeted vibe, then you will know that we are taking this thing too far. Back to the relationship thing for real. You see, there's a saying that if you don't have the heart to leave your wife, you don't go telling people that someone has slept with your wife.
Say again.
If you do not have the nuts, the gas to leave your wife, you don't go telling that someone or your wife is having an affair.
Okay.
It is true, of course. I mean, it depends on the level. Sometimes it's easier to bear with the fact that the person is cheating than getting to leave the person. I mean, the pain threshold, it is more painful to just let the person go than to bear the pain that the person is being out of. Now, what that means is that you are virtually telling people everything about your relationship. You are giving people too much information. Some people take it to the extent that they are in a good mood, they are happy with each other, they post it on social media. They're having a misunderstanding, they post it on social media. People don't need all this much information. People don't mean that well. So sharing all this much information, you are just opening yourself up too much.
But you feel say in a real relationship?
Yes, very much so.
In a ruin them?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I don't think it's really a good thing to put all of your relationship issues on social media, but then it's not a big deal if once in a blue moon you decide to show off your partner and go like,
is it really relevant? Is it even really important to do that?
In relationships, irrespective of social media or in the real life, right? Our partners always want to be shown off to people. You get it? Not like they'll come and tell you that famicho and I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but then the point is, it's just nice if let's say you go out to your girlfriend, you're out in public with your girlfriend at a reception. Your girlfriend will be excited if you go out there and outdoor her to your friends and go like, this is my girlfriend. She gets excited. She feels like
introduce. Oh, like I come here, I meet Ray. I introduce her to Ray. I introduce her to you. I introduce her to any other person.
All of a sudden, she will get excited because she feels like
belonging.
You cherish her. She gets that sense of belonging. You get it. So, I mean, once in a while, when you put your boyfriend or your girlfriend's image on social media, I don't think it's a bad thing to do. I mean, everyone will go like, oh wow, that's his girlfriend, and people get excited if they don't see that often from you, and you just drop it once, then you go back into stealth mode and no one knows what's going on. But then to constantly on a daily put your relationship out there, I don't think it's a safe thing to do for me. I know.
Okay, to you, I mean, when it comes to male and females, I mean, guys and girls, which of them they like do these kind of
I think it's the obvious. The ladies like showing off their partners. I mean,
thank you.
I don't
know for them more. But I did hear.
Okay, Abdul Rahman Basit couldn't join us today, but he has sent a message through the WhatsApp now, and you can also do same 0505-572-786. And he says, I don't think putting your status on social media is the problem. Problem is people just want to share so much on these platforms. It's sickening. They want to share so much. So it is. He says it is not a problem to put your status on social media, WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever. But when you go beyond a certain limit, when you go beyond a certain boundary, then it becomes sickening. And he says one problem with social media also is on a personal level. When I want to have a serious convo, I love to do it in person because in that regard, a lot isn't lost in translation. I think people have to learn to strike that balance. So let's strike that balance. And that goes to also support my quote for today on this topic that says relationships are harder now because conversations become texting, arguments become phone calls, and feelings become status updates. Madam, tell me what you think.
Looks like everybody here is against.
Oh, well, I mean, it's about your position, so.
I think you should post your relationship on Facebook. I mean, to some extent, you should have a limit to it. Everybody loves a love story. Everybody wants to know what's going on in everybody's life. Right now, the way social media is, it's like if you're not on social media, you're not part of the society, sort of thing. So you can share your relationship status.
There are so good guys, okay, who are stuck to one girl and they respect that girl so much. And they don't mind. I mean, I have seen boys. I was telling her that I'm seeing guys coming out, putting their girlfriends out there, okay, and saying good things about them. They are not afraid to show the girls that, you know, you are my woman, you're my only one. Fine. That is why I come in and say that even if they aren't the only one, at least they are telling the world that this is she. Okay, whoever he is doing elsewhere, your face is not there. Just on your platform. Come on. Do you get it? Okay, so there are men there who are raising their girls out there and they're saying thanks to social media they didn't even want to go and do anything to be the number so because you see right now even if you're in the club people are snapchatting, they are snapchatting and the next thing you know your face is there. Me I have countless. Last time we went where's the champs? Where's the champs? No, somebody sent my husband a message. Charlie, you guys dare champs. See, you guys dare champs. That's the question. He's not said anything. Meanwhile, it was just me and my girls chilling on chat. My husband was sleeping. How do you send that message? So you don't know where you appear in the social media somewhere. Then all of a sudden what? And besides, they said the Bible says that what? We should be each other's what? Keeper. So if somebody is trying to keep records of the preacher,
let me ask you my three most important questions.
Okay, ask.
I mean, apart from what I have mentioned earlier, relationship lasts longer when Facebook doesn't know about it.
Right.
Oh really?
Yes. You like prophetess preacher.
Relationships
last. You know what? It checks you. See, when you put your relationship on social media, you that girl, you make sure that you do all the good things to save to keep that boy and possibly marry that person because you don't want to be changing faces on social media. So everybody will know that you are HOE and that today you have Kofi as your boyfriend, tomorrow you have, so you do all the things that are good in order to keep that boy forever and whatever.
So this quote says we are forgetting how to communicate.
Thank you.
Adults are letting social media ruin their relationships. Talk to your partners and stop letting inboxes, likes and retweets ruin what you are trying to do. Zakia, 2 minutes. What do you say to this? To this particular one, we are forgetting how to communicate. Adults are letting social media ruin their relationships. Talk to your partners and stop letting inboxes, likes and retweets ruin what you are trying to do.
Let me start off by saying, personally, I've never been a very big fan of social media. I think it's come to do a lot of bad with youth, and then with bad peer pressure and so on and so forth. But when it comes to relationships, I think it has added something positive to it, because you see, what is the essence of a marriage ceremony? Like we were discussing the last time, right? When you get married, okay, yeah, you bring your family inside. It's like telling the community and the village back in those days that this is Milwara, this is my property, this is my person.
Yeah.
When you see them on the road to Nkwanta, greet them and ask of me. That's what I'm saying. When you see them with another woman, to come and tell me. So you see, some of these celebrations we have, it's also as a way of informing people that this is my new person that I brought into my life. So keep an eye on them for me, not in a negative way, but you know, this is my family now. This is my family. So social media has a way of doing that. It's like you introducing to the world your family and then the people that are important to you. So what is wrong with if I'm in a relationship once again with Nanado and I say in a relationship with Nanado and I share a picture here and there of me and you together, and then okay, yes, you know, something good happens and I share it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the danger is when I begin to share too much.
So if you dey wonder how I do my thing, it be my God. No money, how me here while it be my God. So when you see me rolling on your block, it be my God. Like a sickly woman, coco, in my God. I never dey wonder, never worry. My baba dey my body. I never dey holla for my money, I call on my God. I never dey wonder, never worry. My baba dey my body. I never dey holla for my money, I call on my God. My people, let me hear you say.